So today I'm talking about the truth. You know how when you do a presentation, you could spend 20, 30 hours preparing for a presentation, but then you show up and you do your 10-minute presentation. And that's what I want to talk about. This is the presentation, right? But it's what we do in our daily life that is the process. And that's where the work takes place. And that's where the truth is. It's in the process, right? The process is where we are our most vulnerable, and that's why we tend not to share it. We tend to just show up like this. The process is where we do our growing. The process is where we do our risk taking. The process is where we do our failing. That's what we don't want to show either. But you know, the failing part, you can change that. The failing part, that's just where we're learning big lessons. And things don't just tend to happen. Oh, he just, she just, it just. Things don't just happen. There's a process, there's something going on in the background that leads up to that. Sometimes you are wrapped up, you get caught up in somebody else's process. It's uncomfortable, it is, because you don't always have control of that. You only have control of your attitude while you are encountering it, right? Because sometimes we all live here together on this planet and you just get caught up in that ripple effect. And that's just called living, but it's still somebody's process. An example I'll use is when we give a compliment to someone or we say, oh, they're such a strong person, or you're such a strong person. We're like, yeah, they always show up. They're so together. They always seem so sure about themselves. Strong people are not exempt from the process. And nobody's process, living, is easy. No one. The process is an inside-outside continuation. And everybody that's going through the process, that means you and me, because we are breathing, right? It's not easy for anyone. But the presentation that we show up with right here, that's the part that we want to honor by being able to tell our truths and tell our processes and share them. A lot of people that you say are strong, they don't share a lot of information about themselves. They don't delete any of it either, so it tends to just fill up in here. And so when they show up like this, they make the process look easy. It is not easy for anyone. Sometimes people are jealous of you. And when I say people are jealous of you, I mean that they are jealous of this presentation. They're not jealous of the work, the daily work of being you, the process. They're not even actually interested in the process. They haven't asked you about it, right? They just want to be you. That's the presentation. That's not who you are. You are the 30, 50, 60 hours of work that went into showing up like this. That's the part that you want people to know. That's you. That's the real you. How sometimes you say, oh, the grass is green and you're looking over there and it feels like the grass is greener on the other side. What if you knew that the mineral rights to their land aren't even owned by them? That'd be a game changer, right? So what do I really want from this? I want us to be more comfortable sharing our process, sharing ourselves. I want us to be more forgiving of the processes that we encounter. That when you share your process, what the work you put in to showing up, when you share that, it lets other people know that they're not by themselves. It also allows you or strong people to get rid of or delete some of that weight that you just keep inside of there. And it also, for some, it allows you to get rid of some of that shame that you never should have carried in the first place. And think about, this thought just came to me. How about reality TV? Reality TV isn't the reality, the act of sharing something in its actual form. Reality TV isn't. Do you know the process behind reality TV? Editing. That's the process. Remember? And what did I say? The truth is in the process. So reality TV isn't, but you are. And that's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about you, and I'm concerned about me. I want us to feel more comfortable and I want us to share more. I want us to listen more. I want us to learn more. And I want us to judge less. I want you to judge others less. I want you to judge yourself less. And why? Because this is a process. That's where the truth is. And it's ongoing. So let's all be truthful. The truth is in the process, not in the presentation.